everybody, I am the Lazy Kiwi and welcome to my first ever build with the new horse ranch pack, I think, the horsey one. I am so excited about this pack. I have downloaded the second that I got it. I was so freaking excited for this because this is everything that I could dream for in a pack. Having horses in The Sims 4 is something I've wanted since the pack came out because The Sims 3 Pets was one of my absolute favorite Sims packs for The Sims 3. So, and if you do know, that had horses, and I can just remember all of my little memories with all of my little horsies, and now I'm gonna do that with The Sims 4 as well, and it's just gonna be freaking magical, and you guys are gonna come along for the journey. So this is where it's all going to be starting. This is going to be my kind of like Stardew Valley starter vibes, because this is going to be like a fixer-upper. Like, it's pretty rundown, but it's nice. It's like the inside is nice. It's not an ugly house. There's like pretty rooms. Everything is pretty nice, but it's kind of like a little bit rusty and a little bit broken down and stuff. I'll probably do a few more things off camera to this house, like add more like cracks and stuff. I just did not have enough time for that today, but once we start the Let's Play, which is probably going to be uploaded on Monday, I will have everything finished completely. But basically, I'm going to turn The Sims 4 into a farming simulator, much like Stardew Valley. That is one of my favorite games ever. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to have this house, which is my little fixer-upper kind of, what is it called? Like if something is really old and rusty, like a house when it's old. You guys get what I'm saying? And then we're going to kind of just fix it, change things, buy things, kind of just renovate it a lot and make it a brand new farmhouse. And there's gonna be new animals and stuff. For now, I only have one sim and her horse, which you guys will be meeting soon. I do think if you guys watched one of my previous Create a Sim videos, you would have already seen her, because I've created a sim for this a little while ago. And yeah, I was just so excited for this that I've started a long time ago to just get this going. So I've already created the sim. Also, right over here, do you guys see this? What I just did there, I added flooring to the roof. So this is me changing the roof color. So if you go into tab mode and you look up at the roof, there is actually going to be a different color than just plain white. Honestly, that is probably the best thing that they've added in a free update in a while, because that is in fact in the free update. So if you do just update your game, you're going to be able to change roof colors, and well, obviously like the ceiling colors, not the roof colors, and that is just a game changer. The interiors are going to freaking pop off from now on, and honestly, we needed this for such a long time. But basically, my plan for this was that we start off very simple, like there's a little barn with enough room for a few horses. Everything is kind of like old and kind of dying and going real bad, like the wallpaper, everything, you can see it's been there for a while. And it's also a really small little area. Well, the barn is pretty huge, but I wanted the barn to be as big as it's ever going to get, so the barn is not going to get any bigger than that, but we will obviously make renovations as we go. So this series is probably going to be a little bit longer, because I'm not just going to explore the pack, I'm going to be doing kind of like a rags to riches. Like, we are going to upgrade this house. I did not stick within my budget. Like, I was going to say this is going to be a starter house, but a lot of the things that I bought was a little bit more expensive than I thought it was going to be. So this is in fact not going to be a starter house at all. But honestly, I'm gonna take like almost all of her money away once we do start this. So it is kind of gonna be like a rags to riches. We're gonna do some planting, we're gonna work with the horses. Eventually I want to get chickens and cows and all that jazz as well. So that is probably gonna bring some money in as well. There's just gonna be a lot of farming things. You get the gist of it. Like, if you've ever played Stardew Valley, just imagine that. And if you haven't, it is basically like crops, animals, a lot of different crafty things that we can sell, we are going to be selling. And not to mention that we're also going to be exploring the pack a lot because I'm so excited about this. I haven't watched any videos on this, so I might miss a few things that we can do. I'll probably watch a video here or there if I don't know what's going on, but for the most part I'm going to figure it out as I go and just play the game and see what happens. But I did want this place to look really old, probably kind of like it was abandoned at one point, and then this sim came along and decided to turn this dump into hopefully eventually a beautiful farm. I want to expand the house eventually. I want to expand the horse tracks. I don't know how the horse tracks work yet, so I've just put them kind of randomly around. I will move them around eventually because at this point I have no idea how to place them for them to work like really nicely. So for now they're just on random areas because I just wanted them there for when I start playing, but I will probably change that up a lot. This house is going to look completely different by the time that we are done with this series. That is the point though. Like, I want a ginormous farmhouse, I want a big crop fields, I want a ton of animals, and at the end of this I do want at least 3 horses because I have space in there for 3 horses. So we're gonna get 3 horses eventually, and the goal is kind of to have 1 unicorn at some point, but that's up for debate still, but I kind of want one. Like, the fact that they just added unicorns as well with the horses, like, I know it's just a horn that you add onto the unicorn, but still, we can have freaking unicorns. I'm absolutely gonna have one eventually. So like this, for example, each one of these little hay thingies was 10 simoleons, and if you're working on a budget, that's kind of insane. So therefore I did just up her money count to add a ton of tiny little details because I did not use any debug for this. I wanted to, but I was not about to search the whole entire catalog to find the new debug items, and I did not have the Better Build By mod when I was building this because I did not know if it was updated yet, and I was not about to take the chance. Like, I wanted to play this as is. I didn't want anything to be broken, so I took out almost all of my mods that I knew were most likely going to be a problem. So yeah, there could have been a lot of things that were money savers if I did use debug, but unfortunately I did not, so I did waste a little bit of money on a few things. But I am gonna say something like, we're not allowed to take away the paper on the floor until like day 5 or something. So it's gonna be like, oh, she had to do it over time, or we're only allowed to remove 2 pieces of paper every episode, something like that, so that it's not like, oh, we're just gonna delete all of it at once and be done with it like first episode. That's not what I'm going for. I kind of wanted to feel like it is challenging to actually renovate the farm, so like removing things that would be difficult to remove, like would take time or would even take money. So I do want to kind of make it as realistic as possible in that aspect. I'm also going to mention that I'm not, like in my usual speed build videos, going to be doing a walkthrough at the end of this video because I did not cut out a lot with this speed build. So I do feel like you guys can basically see everything going on in this speed build video. So therefore I don't think that a walkthrough is necessary for this video. Therefore there's not gonna be one. If you guys did want one and you do really enjoy the walkthroughs, do let me know, then the future videos will always have them. But for this one, unfortunately, there will not be one because I do think that everything you need to see is shown here. I did want the interior to be pretty nice because I'm kind of thinking like the sim moved in here, they brought all of their stuff and they kind of tried to make it as nice as possible for the first move in. This could also obviously improve a lot in the future, but for now I just want it to be nice and cozy. This is not the main focus, like the interior is not going to be my main focus. My main focus is going to be the outside of the farm. So yeah, I'm really excited about this. I've been thinking about making The Sims into a farming simulator the moment I heard that there was also going to be a horse pack, because now we have cats and dogs, we have the cottage living, and we have the horse pack. Like, how much more can we need for The Sims 4 to become a farming simulator? Like, come on. At this point, it is a farming simulator. If it's tagged in like Steam or something, there better be farming simulator as one of the tags, because truly that is what I'm turning it into at this point. My next Let's Play is going to be called the Farming Simulator Let's I'm kidding, it's definitely not going to be, but it is technically going to be a farming sim, because we're going to be doing a lot of farming things in this Let's Play. I hope you guys are as excited as I am for this, because truly I've been looking forward to this for such a long time, and I would like to hear your suggestions for everything you guys would like to see in this new series, from romance interests and from, I don't know, just hobbies, things you want to see on the farm, anything you guys could imagine for this next series. Do let me know and we might just do them, because I am up for any suggestions, anything you guys want to see, I'm up to maybe do them. So yeah, but that's basically all for today's video, so I will definitely see you guys Monday with this new series. So thank you all so much for watching today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, please do consider liking and subscribing to my channel, and I will most definitely see you all in another video. Goodbye everybody!